Today I'm here to review Prison Break. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 62. I love this episode because we got a prison break in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I called that shit. What did I call? No, not nachos, nigga. I called the prison break in a future episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. But with this being said, you guys, let's get on into the review. As Chojuro plans a great entertainment duel tournament, Crow starts acting cold towards Yuya, who hears about Yuzu being targeted by security. Meanwhile, Yugo decides to enter both himself and Yuzu in the Friendship Cup. Chojuro's tournament kick off with a three-way action duel between himself, Sarutobi, and Yuya, while Crow and his company use the distraction to form their own escape plan. When Yuya struggles to get into the spirit of things, Gongenzaka cheers him up and gets him into the duel, which inevitably exposes Crow's escape attempt. As an all-out prison break takes place, Yuya and the others escape with help from Chojuro's lackeys. And I'm just looking like, wow, all of the Lancers, plus Crow's team, they're just trying to get out of prison right now, along with Chojuro as well. Chojuro's escaping as well. I told you he has Lancer capability. He has that kind of charisma of a character. We want to see him in more episodes to come. We don't just want to see him in one episode. Also, the shit that made me go, wow, just like out of my seat, just kick his ass, nigga. Like, when Kurosaki just went ham on the security. He just, all you can hear is Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Brothers in the background. Stop that maniac right now. Just stop him right now. That sounds like more of a Skips kind of thing. Mordecai and Rigby are over. It sounds like the same person. But with that being said, you guys, I enjoyed this episode because we get to see Crow pretty much turn on Yuya. He didn't really turn on Yuya. He just started acting cold towards Yuya because he didn't want to get Yuya in trouble, because earlier on in the episode we see a guy that was completely innocent but was friends with the people who escaped, so they punished the guy who stayed behind in prison. He didn't want them to punish Yuya because he figured Yuya would stay behind and not want to escape, but Yuya said, fuck that, man, I gotta escape too. And the way that they escaped is they gave out all these cards that Chojuro's collected over the past, I believe, 10 years in the prison. I believe Chojuro was in there for 10 years about. And I just gotta be honest, man, Sarutobi, he did some smart type shit. He escaped, but he didn't leave empty-handed. He had like this amount of cards, just collecting rare cards. Just, I believe he had a Dark Mirror Force. That shit was fucking amazing. This episode, hands down, it was very interesting. You should watch it. And along with next week's episode is they actually send a little special units to actually try to retrieve the people who escaped. I honestly think that some of the Lancers, if not more than a lot, it's gonna be like one or two of them probably get caught. I hope that they don't. And I honestly hope that Chojuro does not get caught. I just hope like they retrieve like some no-name kind of characters. I hope that they catch like some no-name kind of characters to allow the Lancers and Chojuro and Crow's team to get more screen time. I don't want these guys to go back into the prison because in episode 64, that's when the Friendship Cup starts. There's a lot of shit going down, man. And I honestly hope that none of the Lancers win the Friendship Cup. I want Chojuro or Crow, somebody. I hope it be somebody from the Synchro Dimension that wins the Friendship Cup, because if it's someone like a Lancer who wins it, they're going to raise too many questions about them when they actually leave their dimension. They're going to be like, whoa, where the fuck is the guy who won the Friendship Cup? I mean, that guy like died or some shit. Where the fuck is he now? That's why I hope it's someone that actually lives in the Synchro Dimension that actually wins the Friendship Cup. Along with that being said, I honestly think that the route that they're going, Academia is going to attack the day of the Friendship Cup. Probably the finals of the Friendship Cup or the middle, or I don't think it's going to be like right when the Friendship Cup starts. I just don't see that happening. But with predictions, I honestly think that next week's episode is we're going to see the Lancers split up. The reason why I say they're going to split up is because we've seen them together too many episodes right now. So if they split up, we're going to get more stories being told in better episodes. It's going to get pretty fucking boring if you have all the Lancers in, like, all together throughout all these fucking episodes. I think they're going to split up. Then, like, during the Friendship Cup, they're all going to reunite. That's the type of shit. But next week's episode, my predictions is they're going to split up to actually go about escaping. And I honestly think they're going to do a return the favor to Crow. Like, he's going to almost get caught, but they're going to save Crow in the process. But with that being said, you guys, this is my review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 62, aka Prison Break. I got a lot of shit, you guys, planned. I'm going to show you guys before I leave the screen. I'm actually going to give 2 of these away. These are Dragonite cards. Building a deck. I'm putting all of these inside of this. And I'm actually fighting some subscribers in this as well. This is Smash Bros. And I'm actually borrowing my cousin's PlayStation 4 along with Arkham Knight, so I could do a review of that for you guys. And along with that as well, I'm playing this. People said I should check it out, so I'm checking it out. Hey, what are you going to do about it? And I'm going to be giving away a few Pokemon as well. So with that being said, you guys, this is Herman Frost. You're watching the Otaku Weekly. Over and out.